friends, I am back with a different video. This is not a home decor video haul. This is not a flipping furniture video. This isn't any Disneyland video. This is a different video to have here on my channel. Anyway, you know how people do like the 50 facts about me or the draw my life or anything like that? This is another video kind of similar that I came up with myself for me to do so that you could get to know me a little bit better. And I have talked about this a little bit before, but I talk about like my home decor stuff, how I have it all in moving tubs since my plan is to move to LA to pursue my acting career. So I thought it'd be fun to do a video and tell you what viral videos that have gone viral here on YouTube that I have been in. It's kind of something not a lot of people know about, so I thought it'd be fun to share that with you and share my experience. And you can see it's like making me super smiley because it's just something that makes me really happy. And so I thought I'd do a video called What Viral Videos Have I Been In, since you might not know. So I thought that'd be really fun. So let's get started. The first video I'm going to talk about was my first video that I I was just in the background of a Smosh video. So if you know what if you know what Smosh is, it is a very, very, very popular YouTube channel that's been around YouTube for years. A really long time, and at one point they were actually the most subscribed to YouTube channel. So let me pull up their YouTube channel on my phone in case you're not familiar with what I'm talking about. But pretty much their names are Ann and Anthony, and they make funny parody videos. They do like video game parody videos. Anthony had a vlog channel at one point. But anyway, so they're two guys that are from the Sacramento area, which that's where I'm from. Fun fact, my mom's, this is so funny, my mom's cousin's husband's sister actually taught one or both of them in English at junior college. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, they have like their own Smosh Games channel for like gaming people. Okay, so let's see if you can see this. Focus. There you go. So Smosh has over 20 million subscribers. They are literally, yeah, they're at almost 20.5 million subscribers, which is mind-blowing, absolutely insane. And so they just do a bunch of different kinds of videos, funny videos, and they did, holy Toledo, look at those views. Oh my goodness, that is insane. But let me pull up the video that I was in of theirs real quick. So if you're one of my younger subscribers and viewers, I wouldn't necessarily tell you to go watch these videos since they can be a little bit graphic. But the first one that I was in, they literally called, this is like the most random thing. I was sitting at my house and I got a phone call from their casting director, and she was like, hey, can you come film? Don't ask me how they got my information or anything like that, but either it was through my studio or it was through a casting network that I'm on. And I got a call asking if I'd like to come film a video with Smosh the next day up in the foothill areas, which is like, you know, the mountainous area. And I was like, well, sure, of course. So I show up, and which is really cool. But this is the video that I was in. It's called Ultimate Assassin's Creed 3, and it's a song, and they made a music video about it, and it has 64 million views on it, and how much? 730,000 thumbs up. Which is really cool, which is like the coolest thing ever. But pretty much when I went and filmed, we were told that this was like the largest amount of like extras and background people that they'd ever had in a video. Usually it's just like Ian and Anthony, or they'll have like one or two other people in the video, but they've never had like a ensemble of people in their videos. So they were doing costumes. I was just kind of like standing back, just kind of waiting to be told what to do. And they ended up running out of female costumes, so I ended up being a man, which was like the funniest thing in the entire world. I got to wear like my own black pants that I was wearing and shoes and whatnot, but they gave me like a jacket, and I had to like literally take off my makeup, like some of my makeup that I didn't do a lot of makeup already because I didn't want to show up to set in like, you know, current day makeup, but pretty much I had no jewelry on. My hair was like this. Literally like a man. I'll insert a couple pictures here if I can. It was a great experience, and I had a lot of fun filming with everybody. I actually had a couple friends on set, which was like really cool. I had no idea they were going to be there. And we filmed for a few hours for literally just like mere seconds in the video. And let me see if I can find just a little like screen grab of where I am in the song. Here I am right there in the blue jacket, and that's Anthony. And yeah, that's me. So I am a man in their first video, and I just think that that's like the funniest thing ever. In that week, in that span, I filmed a bunch of different projects, and I was a colonial man, I was a teacup chihuahua, don't ask, in somebody else's project, and then in a web series that never came out, I was Honey Boo Boo. So that week I had a lot of different roles that I was filming, and that one was very memorable and a lot of fun. And they're really nice guys, to be honest. Ian and Anthony and everyone that I worked with was just so nice and so welcoming, and I just thought it was a great experience to be a part of one of their videos, and I can't believe that video has 64 million views, which is like mind-blowing in and of itself. But then the second video I filmed was also another Smosh video, and they did a follow-up video for the Assassin's Creed 3. Then they did Assassin's Creed 4. And I'll insert a picture here, or a couple pictures, and that next video I got to be a woman, so yay! Which was really cool, and I loved my costume. It was a lot of fun. The Assassin's Creed, what was it? Assassin's Creed 4 Rock Anthem. So it's another song, another little music video. Let's see, will that focus? Yay! And that one has 12 million, over 12, oh, almost 13 million views and 198,000 likes on that video. And I'll leave all the links to the videos down below so you can go watch them and see if you can find me. Now this one, literally, like, you blink and you'll miss me. But I'm in the, what do they call, I don't even know what they called me in the video. Let me see. It's in the little credits in the description box. You'll see my name. I don't even know what I'm classified as. Probably like Tavern Folk or something. Ah, it is Tavern Folk. That's so funny. Yes, that's hilarious. I would even like remember that. Let's see, do you see my name in there? Yes, Lauren Gardner. Right there. That's so funny. So that one I got to film with a couple friends as well, which was really unexpected. Actually like 3 or 4 friends were actually in that video too. So, but yeah, that video is very fast paced, and you'll see me in like the bar scene and I'm like, yeah, and I'm just like really quick. If you, like I said, if you blink, you're literally gonna miss me. So that's why I'll insert some pictures here so that you can see, but those videos were just a blast to film, and Anthony and Ian again were very welcoming, very, you know, hospitable, and that we actually got to film at their like studio location, so that was really neat instead of being like on set somewhere up in the foothills. And they feed you lunch and everything like that, which is like way cool. But we were on set like literally all day from like 8 till dark, pretty much, like 8 a.m. till dark. And the costuming was great. The makeup girls were fantastic. And oh, funny thing, I was actually there waiting to get my like makeup, you know, touched up. And one of the girls that works at my Ulta, well, she used to work at my Ulta, she shows up and she was actually doing makeup on set that day, which I was like, oh my god, my Ulta girl is here doing makeup for Smosh, which was so cool. And so she and a couple other of her friends, I forget one of their names, but the other one, her name was Courtney, and she was just as sweet too. And so that was really neat to then watch them do like the makeup side of it, you know, and here I am doing the actor side of it. So that was a lot of fun. The Smosh guys are great. They're super nice, and they work so, I can't even tell you how hard they work to do their videos. They have like a whole crew. They have all the equipment. I tell you, she wants to be a star too. I can't deny her. She just wants to be in all the videos. She's a little diva. Okay, though, like, seriously, be careful of the decorations. So back to what I was saying, Ian and Anthony and their whole crew, they all work super hard to do all their videos. Yeah, some of their videos, you know, might not, you know, appeal to the large masses, but they go above and beyond to work hard on their projects, and I've seen that now firsthand twice. So I think that, you know, what they're doing is obviously working, and hey Holly. So yeah, it was a pleasure, and it was so much fun getting to work with them and be on set and watch how they operate and how they film for like the YouTube side of it, instead of just, you know, like a short film. They're literally filming like a 3 to 4 second video that's so fast paced, and they're filming it, you know, within like a week span or something like that. So that was really neat and super fun to be a part of, and yeah, the whole Assassin's Creed thing is like huge, so that was really neat. Like I said, I went to set not knowing what Assassin's Creed was. I obviously knew it was a video game, but I didn't know really anything about it, and so I got to learn, you know, from the people that were also on set too, kind of a little bit about it and everything like that, so that was neat. I have only good things and good praise for Ian and Anthony and all the Smosh, you know, Smosh crew that they're just so great and holy shit, and super professional as well. Yeah, and I got to be a girl in the second video, even though it's so fast and you barely see me, but it was so neat to be a part of and so neat to get to say, oh my god, look, there's me, there's me, there's me, there's really fast. So those are two of the three. The third and final viral video that I was in comes with a story. Obviously, everything I do comes with a story. So the third and final viral video that I was in was from Todrick Hall. And if you don't know who Todrick Hall is, you need to get your stuff together and go look up who he is and watch his videos because they are amazing. He does so many Disney spoofs. He's about to have his own TV show on MTV. He's choreographed for Beyonce. Like, the guy is insane, and he's gone on tour multiple times now. I got to see him when he was doing his Twerk the Halls tour in Sacramento. And I got to do a little bit of street team work as well. But Todrick is an amazing person. He is an amazing role model, I would say, for the younger generation. He is so creative, and he doesn't let other people tear him down. Like, his brain and like what he comes up with is just so fascinating, and he's never really let, I've literally been watching his videos forever. He doesn't let the negative comments affect what he produces and comes up with, which is like the coolest thing ever. He does what he wants to do, and and the messages he sends, I can't even give him enough praise to say how amazing he and his videos are. And he's got his own little Toddies group of his friends that help him with all of his videos, whether it's acting or dancing or singing or, you know, even doing set stuff or crew stuff. And the guy is just so talented. He was on American Idol, if you didn't know it too. I forget what season it was. I'll try and like put it down here if I remember. Or if I can find it online. I'm sure I'll find it online. But anyway, he's just super, super talented, ridiculously creative. And it was the neatest experience getting to work with Todrick. Pretty much what happened was I was in Disneyland a couple Januaries ago. And I got back to my hotel about 10 or 11 o'clock at night. And I had finally checked my Instagram since I don't get a lot of service there. And Todrick had put out a casting notice for just like background extra kind of stuff. And so my mom follows him on Instagram as well because we just love him so much. But my mom goes, you should submit your stuff. And I had just gotten my new iPhone, so I didn't have any of my acting headshots or resumes saved like PDF files on my phone at all. Or just, you know, even in my emails. So I was like, oh God, I don't even know what to send him. So I just sent him my IMDb page and just said, hi, you know, my name is Lauren, whatever. All it said was to send like your name, your age, and a picture or something. So I didn't have any of that on my phone. So like I said, I just sent him what he asked for in my IMDb page. And within 3 minutes, I got an email back saying, you know, welcome aboard. This is where we're meeting tomorrow. So my family was like totally on board with not going to Disneyland or California Adventure the next day. And we drove 2 hours from Anaheim to go film. I brought, you know, everything that he asked. We were doing like high school scenes. So I didn't even know what project we were working on. I just like showed up, and my family was like so for it, and they were just troopers and hung out around our filming location all day, which was really cool. But going back, I met Todrick before that in Disneyland, which is funny. And I met him, my family met him, and so this was like, I got to, you know, see him again, and he gave my family big hugs and everything like that, which was really neat. And so I finally found out what we were filming, and we were filming a Mean Girls parody. And there was other extras, obviously, that like weren't like his friends and whatnot. And so when they were saying that we were going to be filming the school like auditorium scene, I was like, you remember the movie when they go, you know, here's the jocks and the, you know, the nerds and, you know, all those kinds of things, all those different groups. I was like, oh my God, I am literally going to be in the group of the girls who eat their feelings. And so I sat there for probably a good hour plus going, oh my God, do I want to do this? Do I want to do this? Do I just want to go home? I don't want to put myself in a situation like that. And once it got time and closer to film that scene, I found out that that wasn't it. It was obviously going to have a Toddy twist on it. And I ended up being in the twerk team. So that was cool. But pretty much the video that it ended up being was Mean Boys, and it was a spoof on Mean Girls, and it was all gay guys as the cast of Mean Girls. And it was absolutely hilarious. Like I said, we filmed from sun up to sundown. I think we were probably on set for over 12 hours. I wasn't there actually at sun up. I think my call time was like 10 or 11, and I think we didn't get done till about midnight or so. And then we had a 2-hour drive back to Anaheim, and then we were, you know, back in Disneyland or California Adventure the next day. But pretty much it was so much fun and just an amazing environment and just so much fun to be in a Todrick video because, like I said, his creativity is just mind-blowing, and I just love all of his videos so much, and he is just one of the nicest guys ever. And I've gotten to meet him a couple times since then. It was actually funny when he was on tour in Sacramento, and he came to Sacramento over Christmas break. When he was performing, he like saw me because pretty much he had everyone come and stand. What was that? Had everyone come and stand around the stage area, and he kind of looked at me like, oh my God, you know, hi, pretty much. And but he was like right in the middle of singing. And then afterwards, we got to see him after the show. And when we first, I'm probably like all over the place here, but when we first got there, we were the first, pretty much like well, we were like the second people in line. My whole family went to his concert because we just wanted to support Todrick so much. His friend who was like doing like the door, he was like, oh my God, like he recognized me. And afterwards, after the show, I got to talk to him and tell him, you know, like he couldn't remember where he recognized me from, and I told him I was in Mean Boys and everything like that, and he was like, oh my God, yeah, that's right. But pretty much after the show, Todrick comes, you know, he was done doing autographs and pictures, and he goes, what are you doing here? And I was like, what do you mean, what am I doing here? I live here. And he's like, you live in Sacramento? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, so you drove 6 to 7 hours from Sacramento to come film my video? And I was like, no, I was on vacation in Disneyland and I drove 2 hours to come film with you guys. And so it's just so great for, you know, all of us. I'll insert the pictures that we got to see, that we took with him when we got to see him on tour in Sacramento. But he is just one of the nicest guys ever, and that video is absolutely hilarious. Let me pull it up real quick. But pretty much Todrick has about 1.5 million followers and like 198,560,070 views, which is just as insane as Smosh. Obviously Smosh is like, you know, worldwide, and so is Todrick, but Smosh has been on YouTube for like ever, it seems like. And Todrick has made, you probably wouldn't know, you've probably seen his videos, but you didn't know that they were his. He did Beauty and the Beat, and that's gone viral. He's done, oh my God, I can't even think of, he's just done so many. There are so many amazing videos that have gone viral, and you probably never knew that they were his. But the guy is just super talented and super nice. Let me find you. He just did that 90s Disney video, which he took like 90s songs and 90s Disney movie music and put them together, and that was amazing too. Like I said, he's choreographed for Beyonce. He was doing videos for What the Funny, which is from the Wayans brothers. And so he did so many videos on their website. So like I said, the guy's just super talented, and the way his brain works, I wish I had the amount of like I mean, I thought I was crafty creative, but this guy is like production creative. Like he's just got amazing ideas for full-blown productions. The guy's even been on Broadway. I mean, how can you argue with that? So the video that I am in of his has almost 6 million views and 103,000 likes, which is just insane. I don't know. Will that focus? There we go. And it's called Mean Boys, and I'll link it down below as well. But pretty much in that video, I got to do multiple things. I was the Abby Lee character at the end. I was a school student, and I got to, you know, like when they're like, oh my God, Regina spit on me once, it was so hot. Well, I got to do a line too about Reggie George, which is, you know, the gay version of Regina George. And so you'll see me pop up in there. Like I said, I was on the twerk team in the little, you know, auditorium clip. So there's a bunch of little things that we got to fill in and do, and it was just so much fun, and I just loved being a part of it. And after we filmed, I saw him, that was in January, then saw him again in Disneyland in February, and he goes, oh my God, did you see the video? And I was like, yeah, it was so funny, it was hilarious. Oh, I shared it to my Facebook, I shared it with everybody, Instagram, you name it. But yeah, it was just so funny that he would like remember that, you know, a month later and be like, did you see it? It's so good. And then then we saw him again in December. And so, like I said, I met him a couple times. I'll try and insert as many photos as I can. Like, we always get a photo with him every time I see him, but I'll try and like locate all my Todrick photos and photos from the set and things like that. So That was just such a fun experience. I had so much fun filming with Todrick and his amazing crew. Same with Smosh. Same with Smosh. Same with Smosh. They were just amazing people. And like I said, I'll link those videos down below. Please go check them out. What you think? And I love that I was able to do a video like this and just kind of let you get to know me a little bit more and know a little bit more about what I've done. Acting wise, I guess, even though it was pretty much background for the two Smosh ones. I got to do a little bit more acting in the Todrick one, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, I think that's all. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe for more videos. I mostly do like home decor. If you're new to my channel, I mostly do home decor hauls, furniture flipping, Disneyland stuff. I'm going to be doing some makeup ones coming up. I'm going to be doing a series called What's in My Moving Tubs, Wimit, and I'm going to be going through all my moving tubs and showing you how I'm preparing for my move to LA to go pursue my acting career, which is like way cool. So if you want to stay tuned for those videos and you're interested in that and you're interested in my acting career, you know, stay tuned, I guess, and yeah, join my little YouTube family here, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you next time.